But today is a new day. We're on to bigger and better things, and we're on to scamming the kids. Let's just get straight into it. Scamming the kids.
We're gonna get right into it.
This is Jared's. This is Jared's
straight
idea.
Into it.
Just give a little background knowledge on the kids that have been
Scammed.
Scammed.
Right. So I saw something on Twitter today about FaZe Clan saying they removed FaZe K, and I don't know much about FaZe Clan. Do you, Logan? No? Sick.
Nick Merckx is in it.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so they removed FaZe K. They suspended FaZe Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico. And why they did this is because they pretty much scammed their fans. There was a coin called Save the Kids coin, and it was great mission behind it, a charitable coin for the kids, and yeah, so they had like a commercial, like FaZe had a commercial. I'm red right now, but I'm okay. So yeah, I'll let you guys know when I'm done talking. All right, FaZe had a commercial where they were promoting this coin. And there was a coding mechanism called anti-whale, or an anti-whale mechanism that it didn't allow like big holders of the coin like FaZe to sell a lot at a certain amount of time. And it was like a 24-hour time period where you could sell a certain amount. And right when it went public, you were allowed, like they switched the coding to where you were allowed to sell every 1 minute. So the second it went public, all of the FaZe people dumped it, and you can see the second it went public, straight green, right after, right back down, straight red, right back down. And shut up. And we were watching a video from CoffeeZilla. This guy's like the FBI of YouTube. It's crazy. And he tracked their wallets, all the FaZe members' wallets. He tracked them, and it literally showed all of them selling the exact same time. And not all of them sold everything. I think FaZe K sold, one of them sold everything, the other sold 2/3, and the other sold...
FaZe K.
Okay, then FaZe K sold everything. And he has a history of doing this, and that's why FaZe removed him. And I think Jarvis, Nikan, and Tico, whatever, they didn't sell everything, but they sold huge amounts of it. And pretty much the problem with this is they're promoting these shit coins, knowing they're shit, getting their fans into it just so they can make a quick buck. And Max, you found out how they make their money, and I want you to explain it to them because it's the definition of no risk investing. So Max, explain it.
Oh yeah, well it was FaZe K. It was the one that sold. The guy said all but 4 coins. Why he kept on 4 coins, I don't really know. But side note, isn't this like the second time that Jarvis has been caught doing something? I remember him like crying in a video.
He got banned
very
from Fortnite.
recently.
Yeah, he was like using hacks in Fortnite or something like that.
He was hacking on stream, and I just remember like vividly his face just crying. He was like, I will never do this again. And here you are, buddy. Here you are doing it again. So congrats to that guy. Anyway, the way they make money. So for them to even like, I guess a lot of these guys are promoting multiple coins. Is it illegal? No, I don't think so, because in their tweets, it showed it specifically in the video. He said in parentheses, "This is not financial advice," and yes, I own the coin. Which at the time he wasn't lying. He did own the coin.
He still owns 4.
When it went public.
He still owns 4.
Yeah, he still does. Exactly. But it was 4 compared to 6 billion, I think was the number. So, it was a lot of dumpage. But anyway, these guys, these influencers will, I guess the devs, the creators of the coin, give them coins for free.
To promote it.
So, yeah, to promote it. So that's their quote-unquote payment. And then as soon as it goes public, they get like insider basically deals. They get the best price on these things because they're just giving it before it's public, before it's really even there's any demand for it and anything. They build the demand, they hype it up, yada yada, and then as soon as it goes public, I guess the other FaZe members, like one of them sold like 1/3 right at open, one of them sold like 2/3, and then K just said, I don't even want it anymore. And he has a history of doing this. But this is the literal definition of Risk-free investment. You know, we've had a
Yeah.
video on that talking about Dogecoin. You guys love that, you know, risk-free
Some of them did.
investing. You guys ate that one up. Some of you guys hated it, but if you want to know about risk-free investment, go talk to FaZe K because he is an expert at it. He goes from 6 billion to 4 coins and zero risk, zero money put down. Quadruple his investment. I don't even know.
Yeah.
0 to 1 billion. You know, crazy. And that's how they make this money. And they just rinse and repeat.
Does anyone know how much
quite
they actually made? Did it say how much money?
Yeah, the CoffeeZilla guy dug into it. They made like tens of thousands. It wasn't something crazy. I mean, that's a lot of money, but not enough. I don't think that's enough money because they make a lot of money. It's not enough money for them to risk their reputation, I don't think, unless they're greedy.
No.
Which it appears they
Yeah.
are.
I don't know about that one. I mean, but they make way more than that in a year.
That's what
Probably
I'm
in a
saying.
month of streaming.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
who's going to turn down? I mean, I know they're rich, but who's going to turn down and be like, yeah, I don't really want 10K to literally just type a couple tweets? Like, yeah, your reputation's on the line, so I guess it's cost a little bit more, quote unquote. But I guess they were under the impression. I didn't watch the video enough to know if they were actually under the, like, aware that they were scamming or that they were caught up in some dupe. And I guess the biggest thing on this one was the Save the Kids one is it was for charity and it was to like help underprivileged kids. So I guess that's why this one is getting so much attention and they're catching so much flack for it, is because it was literally a charity event and these guys weren't supposed to profit at all. Yet FaZe K, as soon as opened, dumped 6 billion, basically 99.999% of his shares. Which, yeah, that's not really charity. It's not how that works, you know?
Wait, they
know
weren't
about- I don't know
supposed to
about all
profit?
Well, I don't know. It was technically for charity. I don't know if it wasn't, quote unquote, I don't know if it wasn't supposed to profit, but what they did was pretty messed up in the grand scheme of things because they were like, we're saving the kids, we're helping them out. You know, this is for the kids. The name of the coin was Save the Kids. And they just basically put money into their wallet. I don't know if anything actually went to the kids. Jared, do you know?
Fuck the kids.
No, dude, I don't know.
Like,
That's
they
why
literally, the definition.
No, I'm confused about crypto still, and I don't really know how this was a crypto, but it was. But like you said, they got paid to promote it, and the second it went public, they took that money and they ran. And this is why it's messed up. It's because they're promoting it, saying it's, and a lot of influencers are doing it. It's not just these FaZe people. They're promoting it and they're saying, buy this, it's gonna go to the moon. You know, buy it. I'm behind it. But little do we know, they're giving the coins for free. They have no risk. The second it goes public, they dump everything. And then the fans that they promoted it to buy into it, and then they're stuck holding the bag, and they're down probably a lot of money.
Right.
So,
Because they put all their faith into these influencers that just, when at the time of the tweet, probably did own it. But at the time that the public and all of their followers actually got able to buy these things, they didn't own it anymore. And they weren't aware of that. So, I mean, they weren't lying. It wasn't illegal, unethical, 110%, pretty fucked up. Yeah, I'll have to say. I have to agree on that one.
Do you think it was just the timing of it, that as soon as they came public, they sold it? Because, like, what's the point of them even having it if they're not going to sell it eventually?
well, the thing is, Kay has a reputation of doing this. Like, this isn't the first coin that he's, buy this, it's going to the moon, it opens, sell. Like that, like the influencers, they wanted the anti-whale coding instead of it to be 24 hours. They wanted it changed to a minute so they could just dump it right away. They had no interest in holding this thing. So,
Okay.
I mean, yeah,
Messed up.
no, that's a good point. Yeah, it is messed. It's a good point that they. I mean, at the end of the day, they were trying to profit too, but they did
Right.
it in a way that it was literally risk free. They were giving it for free, and then they knew they had a big enough fan base to say, "Hey, all you guys buy this up because I swear to God, it's going to the moon." And then they literally just duped them by selling it, and them selling 6 billion shares of a coin. There's so much supply that the price is just driven down instantly. Like there's no chance that it gets picked up or quote unquote, like they said, goes to the moon actually.
yeah, they're just
So
scamming
yeah,
their
make a quick
followers.
buck and get out. 100%. Pretty messed up, and it was supposedly for charity, the Save the Moon stuff. This guy that Jared founded looked like days and days of research.
Yeah.
It was for
Yeah.
charity.
Save the Moon, save the kids.
Charity for them. Free money.
Yeah, straight into their
And
wallet.
yeah, like I said, they're not the only influencers that have done this. I follow Jay Alvarez. This dude is like a Tumblr traveler vlog type guy, and he's promoting a coin called Suck Elon's Cock. This was like days before. I swear to God, it was called Suck Elon's Cock. Days before Elon went on SNL, and I looked at it, and he was promoting it. He was like, buy this, this is how you do it. And for some reason there's like 30 billion steps of how to buy this fucking coin because it's so sketch. And I looked at the chart today. When he promoted it, it was up 350%. Now it's down. At one point it went down to 0, and now it's down total like 70%. So like these people are telling their fans to do something and then completely fucking their fans and just taking the money.
You see it happening, honestly, more and more now that crypto is becoming a thing. You saw Jake Paul, was it, or Logan Paul? Which one was it that just fought?
Both of them. Logan Paul just fought, but Jake, yeah,
like the biggest one that fought Mayweather.
Yeah, Logan.
That was Logan.
Yeah, Logan was promoting like Ethereum on his thing or something like, or Blockfolio or something like that. When he came out, you could take the picture of the little scanny thing, and like it said Mayweather was promoting Ethereum. Like, these guys have big bucks in them, and all they have to do is wear a t-shirt or say, hey, I'm in this, and then all of a sudden it shoots up. They dump it, drives the price right back down, they make their profit, and all these suckers bought in just get screwed over because they're like, oh, my favorite whatever is doing this. And we talked, this is why I was confused. We've talked about it with NFTs and what, SPACs and stuff like that, when that was a big thing for like a total of 25 days maybe, and all these people are just these big time influencers just promoting such garbage, looking to make a quick buck because they know they can. Literally,
yeah, right.
They know they can.
As long as there's this much uncertainty.
Get out.
Exactly. As long as there's this much uncertainty and people are like, what the hell is crypto? And, I don't know the difference between what's a good coin and what's not. Like, it'd be so easy to take advantage of people. And they did. I see it on Twitter still all the time from huge people.
All the time.
Yeah.
I've seen Jake Paul do it.
Yeah,
I watched
crazy.
the Cody Co video. He was talking about Lil Pump was promoting one. Soulja Boy was promoting one. And Soulja Boy, he pretty much copied and pasted the message he got from his manager, because it was like, if you promote this and it gets to 240K market cap or whatever, you'll make 24,000. And he put it in his tweet, and then he deleted the tweet and then just retweeted the tweet without that part in it. Dude, they don't care. They don't care.
You left that in there. You left the part where you profit off of these losers. Take that out, then retweet it. Oh, my bad. It literally is though.
Yeah,
And it's you can't blame them. We're looking down on it like what the hell, but we're the ones buying it up. I mean, maybe not us, but people out there. We're smart.
Right.
Sometimes.
Right. And Dave Portnoy talking about Safe Moon, and he goes, why? I don't fucking know why. And he's like, if it's a Ponzi scheme,
he invested big time into it?
Yeah, he's like, if it's a Ponzi scheme, you better get in early, because that's the thing about a Ponzi scheme. He doesn't care.
I respect that, though.
Cares.
He's completely straightforward with it. Hey, this is probably a scam, but I'm dumping loads of money into it. If you want to follow me, come and be my guest. It's just the last man out the door who gets screwed.
Yeah, and
True.
as long as you put not financial advice, it's okay. It's automatically okay.
Those words are.
And
mad
when
in
it
this
literally
industry. It's
it
just-
literally is financial advice. Like that is the definition of financial advice. Hey, buy this; it's gonna go up, but not financial advice. Though. Just so you know.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know how in the world of law that is okay. Just saying that financial advice is not financial advice, and you're like, oh, the green light, good. Lawyer's like, damn, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to charge him with anything.
It's kind of like when people are like, not to like be rude or anything, but you fucking smell like shit. Like, what? It's like, But you
Swear
just
to
said
God.
something really rude.
That's the definition of rude. Hey, it's a crazy world we live in.
Yeah.
That's
One
insane.
thing.
Yeah.
One thing before we end it, I was watching. Do you guys remember Pro the Doge? That guy with the big hair, big beard, millionaire, Dogecoin millionaire.
Is that the one who did the video right
Yes.
before like Saturday Night Live and
Yep.
held it? Yeah.
Okay, well, right before that, his Dogecoin holding was worth 2.8 million, and now it's gone from 70 whatever cents down to like 15, and now I think it's at 24. He's like under $1 million now, and he said that once it hits 70 cents, he'll sell it. And the guys, Graham, Stefan, and Andre Jake were like, dude, it was already there. Like, you missed out. And he goes, well, if it goes back to $1, then I'll sell it. So I wanted to ask you guys, do you think Doge will ever hit $1? Or do you think it's more likely Doge will hit $1 or go down to 1 cent?
Go down to 1 cent.
You think? Max?
Yeah.
I don't know. To be honest, it's the biggest meme coin, and there is an insane amount of following behind specifically Doge.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of dollar, to be honest. I'm not saying anytime soon, but there's such a big fan base behind that. And look at all these people trying to make money. They're just going to do the same thing. People are dumb. They're going to forget about it. They're going to be like, oh, there's going to be another GME or like another Dogecoin. People are going to get behind it.
Yeah,
I'd say dollar.
I think with how big Dogecoin is, people can't forget it. Like, it didn't really slide under the radar. It was the coin everyone was talking about, especially with Elon. And I think a lot of people got burned on it after the whole Saturday Night Live, and then it plummeted and that whole experience. And I think it left a really bad taste in a lot of people's mouth for crypto in general.
People hate
And
Elon.
I don't... Yeah, right. Like, people were blaming him for jokes he made on national television.
Right. He's the
As if he
reason why
sat
they-
behind the
That's fair enough.
controls. Right. But I don't see
mean-
it hitting $1. That'd be ridiculous.
The only reason I say yes is because just as quick as people are to say screw Elon and screw crypto, they're going to see it rising again and say, you know what, I'm not missing out this time. I'm going to play it smart this time. I'm going to be the 1% somehow, some way. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, it's so emotional based and so naive that, like, we've all probably caught ourselves in the time of, like, I'm going to be the 1% that makes this money. Like, no, you're not. None of us are. Like, we're just getting caught in the rat race and then get burnt, and it's like, oh, not again.
Yeah, rationally, I would say it would go down to 1 cent, but the market that we're in, like, nothing's going to surprise me. If it's $1, I'm going to be like, oh, okay. Like, I should have saw that one coming.
Literally.
Last question.
And
This is
everyone's
what
gonna say, I
Danny,
knew it.
this is what Danny asked me this morning. What do you think will perform better in 10 years? Ready for this? 1,000 into crypto or 1,000 into stocks?
10 years?
Yeah, 10 years. What do you think would be worth more? And I know it's like, what crypto, what stock? Just imagine a crypto index and a stock index. Which would perform better?
Oh, boy. The side note, the fact that there isn't a crypto ETF, me and my dad talked about this, kind of blows my mind. I feel like there should be.
ARK
There should be
is
a
coming
ETF
out.
that
ARK is
tracks
coming
it.
out with a Bitcoin one.
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like it should be like like the top, like the biggest 5 market caps, and I feel like people would actually that would steady it out a little bit. But obviously the safe bet is. So do you have to take it out at the 10 years, or can you take it out at any point up until then?
Well, no, it's just like if you left it in for 10 years, would it be worth more than the crypto one, and vice versa? What would be worth more?
Okay. I'd say if you're putting the stipulation of it has to stay in for 10 years, I would say stocks, because the markets naturally rise. That's just how it goes. They're made to go up. Now, if you said I could take it out at its highest point, which will reach the highest point at any time throughout those 10 years, I would say crypto. Like, say at like the 4 or 5 year mark, it'll shoot up and then shoot right back down. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
the crypto will probably reach the highest point or like the most percentage gain. But after that 10 years, probably not. Just at some point throughout there, it'll probably skyrocket and come back down. But if I have to take it out at 10 years, I'm going stocks.
Logan.
I think I'd just go with how things are going. I think there's a lot of implementations for crypto in general, whether that be rules, laws, legal shit, as well as allowing it for payments. In terms of just in terms of straight growth potential, the market is obviously going to be like grow. It's going to get higher. But I'd say crypto just because it has the chance to like go crazy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think the chances of it making you a lot of money is higher than the chances of stocks making you the same amount of money.
Yeah, so like what Max said, like a index that had the 5 biggest market caps would be Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, whatever the fuck the other 2 are, I don't know.
Probably Doge.
In some weird way.
Doge might be in there. I would pick stocks. It's just a safer bet. I don't know what's going on with crypto. I don't even understand
Yeah,
crypto.
it's safer, no doubt.
I don't think people
I just think
people understand crypto.
no, but I'm hoping in 10 years they do.
Right. But I feel like in 10 years, there's also going to be regulations that come along with it, and that's going to defeat the whole entire purpose of crypto. You know? People are like, what the hell? Why? Like, it just, might as well not even be in crypto because we only got in it because it was unregulated. Eventually, I think it's inevitable that it gets regulated. But
yeah, I mean, it has to. If it's going to become mainstay.
Yeah.
Logan, I want to ask you one more thing because I already asked Max this before we got on. Do you think people have more interest in trading crypto or more interest in using it to buy things?
I don't think anyone has an interest in buying things with it.
That's what I said.
Pretty much what we agree
I don't
on.
even think anyone knows how to buy things with it. They're
Literally,
like, oh,
I
I
was
just
like,
bought
I have it on
fucking Bitcoin.
Literally, and on Robinhood, you can't even use it to buy, can you? Can you transfer it to a wallet? I don't even think you can. So
Nope.
You're literally just trading imaginary, made up bullshit. You'd never actually be able to utilize it if you're on Robinhood. The other ones, it's a different story, but yeah, majority of people are trading on there.
All right, guys, episode 28 and a half, low key, but you don't know that. Yeah, it was a good one. Make sure to follow us on Insta, Twitter, ? TikTok for show. YouTube, we've got our main YouTube and our YouTube shorts. Those things are going off. But mainly TikTok, we're going to be able to interact with you guys a lot easier there. So drop a comment, drop a like, let us know what you think. Thanks for tuning in, guys.